things and kind of like I guess I call it the creative, artistic side of setting. And so, yeah, getting better every day. I mean, and she's a great person to have leading our offense. So.
As a coach, though, you're always looking for those ways in which you want to improve. And you talk about helping Brianna take the next step as a setter. What are some of the other ways in which you're really trying to get your team to improve and be able to sustain this success throughout the season?
Oh, gosh, a lot from mind, body, and play. We are rolling out a whole lot and getting some good stretching in with Coach Gabe just to make sure our bodies feel good. Because you play once a week, and so then there's like all those other days that you're just practicing. And so for us, it's been a little hard because it's thrown off our schedule completely. Like our routine is completely off. And so, as a matter of fact, like Fridays are usually our fun days, and for me, it's like my worst nightmare because I want to coach, and you got to just let them have fun sometimes. But, in practices, we've been working on just getting kills in transition and being real super intentional with our footwork and our movements. So, yeah.
When you came here to be our head volleyball coach 3 years ago, you were succeeding someone that you and I both have a great deal of admiration for in Christy Byer, the all-time leader in volleyball wins at Arkansas Tech, and what a tremendous job she did here for such a very long time. You're a coach during your playing days here at Arkansas Tech, and in that transition, it took just a minute to put your stamp on the program to really make it begin to suit your personality and your philosophy. As you kind of self-assess yourself, what are some of the ways in which you've grown and improved as a coach as you've gone through these first 3 years at Arkansas Tech?
Oh, it is. That's a good question. I had a recruit ask me that the other day. What's my biggest success story since I've been here? I think just making it, coming in to fill those shoes, not only just of the program's success, just Chrissy Byer in general. Obviously, she's a huge mentor to me. I mean, she was my coach while I was here, and one of the most impactful women in my life, and now is a great friend of mine. So it was hard. I felt a lot of pressure. A lot of people think like you come into a winning program and you just sit there and let them win, and that's not the case. And they were sad. The players were sad to lose her. So what have I done? Just stay true to myself, lean on the people who I trust, who I know care about me, and know who I am, and just, love my players, show them I care, show them they can trust me, and hope that everything falls in place. So.
Well, Coach, we're very, very happy to see you and your team having so much success here early this season, 3-0, ranked 14th in the nation, and best of luck on Tuesday night as you head down to Magnolia.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much.
That is Kara Dukic, the head volleyball coach at Arkansas Tech University. We will step aside for 1 minute, and when we come back, we will transition into pregame coverage for the Wonder Boys basketball game against Southern Arkansas. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. Come on. KCJC.
Your River Valley radio broadcast of Arkansas Tech Sports, made possible in part by River Valley Heating and Air, Miller Roofing, First State Bank, by River Valley Tractor, The Old South, Phil Wright Autoplex, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service Center, Centennial Bank, and by Feltner's Athletes Corner.
Live from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, it's time for Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys basketball. Tonight, the Wonder Boys host the Southern Arkansas Mule Riders in Great American Conference action here on River Country KCJC. Good evening, friends. My name is Sam Strassner. Thank you for joining us. Arkansas Tech is 6-6 overall and 4-6 in the GAC, following an 81-59 loss at Ouachita Baptist last night. the Tigers outscored the Wonder Boys 26-12 in points off turnovers. Southern Arkansas is 9-3 overall and 8-3 in league play. The Mule Riders entered today just one half game behind Arkansas Monticello for first place in the GAC Eastern Division. SAU earned its fourth win in its last 5 games by defeating Harding University 79-62 in Searcy last night. Thank you for joining us. We will take a 2-minute break and then come back with the starting lineups for the Wonder Boys and the Mule Riders. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Feltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Russell Athletic, Columbia, The North Face, Adidas, and Oakley. Feltner's is closing out selected athletic footwear by Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Asics, New Balance, Brooks, and Saucony. Enjoy the comfort and quality of the best brands in athletic footwear and apparel at clearance prices at Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday for the spectacular savings event. All sales during this special event are final.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley.
Texas, 11 points, 6.4 rebounds, 2.8 assists. Tony Hall, 6'5 senior, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, 11.4 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 2.4 assists. And C.J. Mann, a 5'11 freshman from Alma, 12.1 points, 1.4 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. The forwards for Arkansas Tech are Kevin Howard, a 6'8 senior from Beaumont, Texas, 4.9 points and 3.8 rebounds, and Cameron Kennedy, a 6'7 senior from Little Elm, Texas, 9.3 points and 4.2 rebounds per contest. Mark Downey receiving a ball commemorating his 200th win as an NCAA head coach, which he achieved just the other day, and he will put that in his office and add that to the significant memorabilia from his decorated head coaching career that he will no doubt add to here in the next few years here at Arkansas Tech University. Right now we will step aside for 30 seconds and then come back for the opening tip between the Wonder Boys and the Mule Riders. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
This Southern Arkansas team dominates in a couple of categories. They are first in the Great American Conference in rebound margin at plus 6.3 rebounds per game, and they lead the conference in steals at 8.5 per game. Part of that rebound margin advantage is the fact that Southern Arkansas averages 13 offensive rebounds per game. That is second best in the conference. Southern Arkansas also second in the league in scoring defense, allowing just 66 points per game. Southern Arkansas coming off a 79-62 win at Harding last night. 10 consecutive Aaron Lucas points allowed the Mule Riders to open up a 69-56 lead with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left, and they were able to cruise home from there as the Mule Riders improved to 4-2 on the road this season. Arkansas Tech looking to bounce back from an 81-59 loss at Ouachita Baptist last night. Ouachita led by as many as 33 in that one as the Wonder Boys fell behind 7-0 at the outset and never really found their mojo as they fell to 6-6 overall and 4-6 in the Great American Conference. The Wonder Boys looking to recapture the form that allowed them to defeat Southern Arkansas 66-59 back on January the 14th. In the only previous meeting between these two teams this season, Arkansas Tech held Southern Arkansas to a season-low 34% field goal shooting performance, and the Wonder Boys had 18 assists among their 26 made field goals. Arkansas Tech leads the Great American Conference in assists this year at 15.3 per game. Tech second in the league in three-point field goals made at 9.7 per contest. The big key for the Wonder Boys is limiting the turnovers. Arkansas Tech averages 16.8 turnovers per game, which is most in the Great American Conference. It'll be Devontae Brooks against Kevin Howard for the opening tip. The Wonder Boys in the home white uniforms, green numbers, the interlocked AT logo on the front chest. Southern Arkansas wearing the road gold uniforms with blue numbers and letters, and we are underway with Southern Arkansas winning the opening tip. Aaron Lucas dribbles to the left wing, defended by C.J. Mann, looks into the low post for Jalen Brooks, nothing there, so he throws out to the top of the key for Rogers. Rogers feeds Devontae Brooks, layup is no good. Tip try by Rogers by Chris Weish is good. Weish with the second chance points for Southern Arkansas, and there is evidence of those 13 offensive rebounds per game, second best in the league for Southern Arkansas this year. C.J. Mann dribbles in the front court, gives the high post for Hall. Tony drives, puts it off the window, short, no good, and Devontae Brooks has the defensive rebound for Southern Arkansas. Aaron Lucas into the front court. Lucas sixth in the league in scoring, fourth in assists. He passes left wing for Rogers. Feed into the post for Jalen Brooks. His layup try is no good, and Kevin Howard gets the defensive rebound. Wonder Boys the other way, down 2-0 early on at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Mann's cross-court pass to Hall, fakes the three, lets the defender fly by, now shoots for three, no good. Cameron Kennedy tips the rebound to Adams, back to Hall, another try, and this time it is good. Three-pointer from the left wing for Tony Hall. Hall had a season-high 18 points at Ouachita Baptist last night, and he gives Arkansas Tech an early 3-2 lead. Right wing, Chris Weish with it. Weish third in the GAC in three-point field goal percentage this year. Gives to Lucas for three, no good. Offensive rebound, Weish. Weish defended by Tony Hall. Gives out to the top of the key for Aaron Lucas. Lucas wants to drive. Spin move into the paint. 14-foot jumper, no good. Defensive rebound by Tony Hall of Arkansas Tech. Hall into the front court. Dribbles to the top of the key. Defended there by Chris Weish. Man-to-man defense by Southern Arkansas. Cameron Kennedy makes a catch at the top of the key. Gives left wing for C.J. Mann. Mann draws a double team from Devontae Brooks and Aaron Lucas. Passes out of it to Tony Hall. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Mann. C.J. thought about a three. Instead he drives, gets into the lane, dishes out for Hall. On to Kennedy. Left-handed dribble drive. 10-foot jumper in the paint is no good for Cameron Kennedy. And Devontae Brooks clears his second rebound for SAU. Lucas dribbles to the left wing. Gets a pick from Weish. Dribbles into the corner. Throws out front for Weish. Weish pulls the trigger on a three. It is short, no good. Offensive rebound, Devontae Brooks. Out to the right wing for Blake Rogers, and Rogers is fouled by Keelan Adams. A blocking call against Keelan for his first personal foul, first team foul, and Southern Arkansas will throw it in from the near sideline with 20 on the shot clock, 17:39 to go in the first half, and Arkansas Tech leading 3-2. The Wonder Boys have forced the Mule Riders to miss 5 of their first 6 field goal attempts, including 4 in a row. Inbound pass for Lucas. Lucas defended by C.J. Mann. Gives the high post for Devontae Brooks. Down low for Rogers. Rogers lost the handle, and then Keelan Adams, in the process of trying to save it on the baseline, had stepped out of bounds and had failed to reestablish himself inbounds before he touched the basketball, and so it belongs to Southern Arkansas with 13 on the timer. Inbound pass will be made by Aaron Lucas. Lucas had 23 points and 5 rebounds last night at Harding. He was 7 out of 9 from the field. Out front it goes to Jalen Brooks. He hands it back to Lucas. 5 on the shot clock. Lucas drives, gets to the rim. Left-handed layup goes for Aaron Lucas. First 2 points for Lucas. 17:20 to go first half. And Southern Arkansas leads 4-3. Mann stops at the top of the key. Gets a pick from Cameron Kennedy. Now checks with his head coach Mark Downey for the play call. Lucas with the on-ball defense as Mann dribbles on the Tech logo at midcourt. Mann goes left. Jalen Brooks hedges, forcing him to take it all the way out to midcourt almost. Now Mann recovers, penetrates, left-handed layup, rejected by Devontae Brooks. Offensive rebound, Keelan Adams. Out to Cameron Kennedy for 3. It is in and out, no good. Defensive rebound by Devontae Brooks, and Keelan Adams undercut him on the way back down. The foul on Adams will be his second, team foul number 2, and Keelan already knows he's checking out. He heads over to the Arkansas Tech bench and will be replaced by B.J. Johnson, a 6'3" redshirt freshman guard from El Dorado. Johnson averaging 2.8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game. Aaron Lucas into the front court for SAU. Lucas appearing in his 99th game as a Mule Rider today. He's third in SAU history in career assists with 318, also third in school history in steals with 148. Three-pointer good for SAU's Blake Rogers. 16:31 to go in the half. And it's 7-3 now, Southern Arkansas. First 3 points of the game for Rogers. He had 10 points last night at Harding. Right wing B.J. Johnson controls it for Arkansas Tech, hands it off to Cameron Kennedy. Now Hall makes a catch on the left wing, 12 on the shot clock. Pass to B.J. Johnson. Johnson dribbles right to the wing, gives to Kennedy. Kennedy defended by Rogers, 5 to shoot, hands it off to Mann. C.J. dribbles right, gives it back to Kennedy on a pick and pop. He gives to Hall. Hall at the shot clock buzzer, able to bank it home from the left baseline, an 8-footer from the left side. 15:57 to go in the half, and the Wonder Boys trail 7-5. Tony Hall has all 5 of Arkansas Tech's points. Post entry for Devontae Brooks, back out to Rogers. Left-handed dribble drive, back to Devontae Brooks, backs his defender down and lays it in. Devontae Brooks gets his first 2 points of the game to go along with the 4 rebounds he has already accumulated, and it is 9-5 Mule Riders. 15:32 to go in the opening half. Right wing Hall gets a pick from Kevin Howard, shoots for 3, deep on the right wing and no good. Rebound Southern Arkansas. Aaron Lucas takes the carom. Lucas pushes it the other way for Southern Arkansas. Goes to the top of the key. Brooks slips a screen, goes to post up. Pass in the corner for Jalen Brooks. Three-pointer is short. Defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by Kevin Howard. Mann will take it over the timeline. CJ comes into the day 6th in the league in assists, third in the conference in three-point field goals per game. He dishes out to Johnson. Johnson on to Kennedy for three. It is no good from the top of the key, and Devontae Brooks skies for his fifth rebound of the game. Devontae Brooks has as many rebounds as an individual as the Wonder Boys have as a team so far. 9-5 is the rebounding edge early on for Southern Arkansas. The Mule Riders have out-rebounded 10 of their 12 opponents so far this season. One of the exceptions was the first meeting with Arkansas Tech. Ball out of bounds, last touched by SAU. The Wonder Boys will have it when we come back. 14 minutes and 40 seconds to go. First half, Southern Arkansas 9, Arkansas Tech 5. We pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. Well, we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Autoplex here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
14 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first half. Southern Arkansas 9, Arkansas Tech 5. The Wonder Boys thus far, 2 out of 9 from the field. Southern Arkansas, 4 out of 11. Individual leaders for Arkansas Tech. Tony Hall has 5 points for Southern Arkansas. Blake Rogers has 3. C.J. Mann, Cameron Kennedy, Nico Gosnell, B.J. Johnson, and Kamani Binder are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech following the first media timeout of the game. Binder is a 6'3" junior guard from Orlando, Florida, 6.3 points, 2.4 rebounds per game. Nico Gosnell is a 6'9" junior forward from Lone Tree, Iowa, 6.5 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 blocked shot per game. Gosnell, after receiving the post-entry feed, is called for a traveling violation. The Wonder Boys commit their first turnover of the game, and Aaron Lucas takes it the other way for Southern Arkansas. Aaron Lucas, Jalen Brooks, and Blake Rogers, along with Chris Weish, are still in the game for SAU. 1 change for the Mule Riders. Charlie Thomas is in place of Devontae Brooks. Thomas, a little spin move in the post, and the left-handed layup is good. Charlie Thomas with an immediate impact for Southern Arkansas. Did not play in the first matchup between these two teams, but gets the layup there to make it 11-5 Mule Riders. Right wing Binder finds Johnson at the top of the key. He passes left wing to Kennedy. Kennedy dribbles right to the top of the key, gives it to B.J. Johnson on the right wing. Mann flashes out high, makes a catch, gives to Kennedy on the left wing. Post-entry feed for Gosnell. Gosnell works on Charlie Thomas, backs him down to the rim, and on the layup try, a whistle and a foul against Southern Arkansas's Charlie Thomas. First foul on the 6'8" senior forward from Bologna, Arkansas. Thomas averaging 1.9 points and 2.1 rebounds per game. And it sends to the free throw line Nico Gosnell. Gosnell is 18 of 35, 51% at the free throw line this year. His first try is off the back of the rim, no good. In for the first time today for Arkansas Tech is Justin Briley, a 5'10" junior guard from Plano, Texas, 6.3 points, 1.7 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game. He replaces C.J. Mann. Second free throw good for Gosnell. He goes 1 out of 2. 13:30 to go in the half, and it's 11-6. Southern Arkansas. Thomas makes a high post catch, passes out left wing for Lucas. Now Blake Rogers gets at the top of the key. He drives, cut off by Kennedy at the right block, kicks it out in the right corner for Weish. Weish left-handed dribble drive, throws it in the left corner to Aaron Lucas. Lucas gets by Briley, gets underneath the goal, reverse layup, no good. Brooks with the putback. Jalen Brooks with the offensive rebound and the putback for his first 2 points of the game. And it is 13-6, Southern Arkansas. Mule Riders already with 6 second chance points, almost half of their points so far. Briley pulls up and hits a 12-foot jumper in the lane. First 2 points for the transfer from Milwaukee Area Tech. And it's 13-8 now. The Mule Rider lead is cut to 5. Left wing, Chris Weish with it. Weish had a season-high 11 points against Arkansas Tech in the first meeting. Layup try by Jalen Brooks yields a foul against Arkansas Tech. The shot did not go, but a pushing foul against Cameron Kennedy for his first personal foul, team foul number 3. And Jalen Brooks will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Brooks this season is 24 of 48, 50% from the free throw line. First one is on its way and no good for Jalen Brooks. He'll have another opportunity. His brother Devontae Brooks checks back in. He will spell Blake Rogers. For Arkansas Tech, Cameron Kennedy checks out. And Tony Hall is back in. Tony Hall, Justin Briley, B.J. Johnson, Kamani Binder, and Nico Gosnell, the 5 for Arkansas Tech. Jalen Brooks makes the second free throw, 12:32 to go in the half, 14-8 Southern Arkansas. Over the timeline on the dribble, Justin Briley. Defended by Lucas. Gives left wing for Binder. Binder penetrates, gets to the rim. Layup is short, no good. Got his own rebound. On the second try, there is a held ball between Binder and Devontae Brooks. The possession arrow favors Arkansas Tech, and the Wonder Boys will throw it in with 19 on the timer. The inbound pass will be made by Justin Briley. Briley had 3 points last night at Ouachita Baptist. Played 3 minutes and did not score in the January 14th game between these two teams, a game the Wonder Boys won 66-59 over the preseason favorites to win the GAC Eastern Division title. Hall with it in the left corner, right-handed dribble penetration into the lane, kicks it out to Briley in the corner, 4 on the timer. Briley drives the baseline, try to pass for Gosnell. Gosnell couldn't handle it, and it's stolen away by Chris Weish of Southern Arkansas. Mule Riders into the front court, a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech. The foul is against Justin Briley. It is his first personal foul. It is team foul number 4, and there is timeout on the floor. 11 minutes and 54 seconds to go, first half. Southern Arkansas leads 14-8. We pause for 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
11 minutes and 54 seconds to play in the first half. Southern Arkansas 14, Arkansas Tech 8. Wonder Boys struggling from the field early on, 3 out of 12, 25%, including just 1 out of 5 from three-point range. Following the timeout, the basketball belongs to Southern Arkansas, and Aaron Lucas will throw it in. Gosnell, Hall, Binder, Johnson, and Briley are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Blake Rogers couldn't handle the pass in the lane, but Aaron Lucas saves the loose ball for Southern Arkansas. Briley with the defense on him. Lucas goes left. Lucas goes right. Passes to Jalen Brooks. His three-pointer is good from the right wing. Jalen Brooks, a 27% three-point shooter on the year, hits his 13th tray of the season, and it is 17-8 Southern Arkansas. Right wing Johnson. They reverse it to the left side for Binder. He finds Gosnell going to the rim, and Gosnell on the dunk try is fouled by Devontae Brooks. It'll be 2 free throws for Nico Gosnell. Foul on Devontae Brooks is his first. Team foul number 2, and Nico Gosnell back to the free throw line where he is 1 for 2 so far tonight. Gosnell came in averaging 6.5 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 blocked shot per game. He's tied for 7th in the conference in blocked shots this year. He had 4 points and 6 rebounds in the Wonder Boys' victory against Southern Arkansas last month. Made the first free throw. His second try at the 11:24 mark of the first half is no good. And Devontae Brooks gathers his 6th rebound of the first half for Southern Arkansas. For Devontae Brooks, that is now 796 career rebounds, second most in Southern Arkansas history. Drive by Aaron Lucas hits the 6-foot jumper from the right baseline. Lucas has 4 points, 11:04 to go in the first half, and it is 19-9 Southern Arkansas. Mule Riders have outscored the Wonder Boys 8-3 over the last 2.5 minutes. 3 consecutive made field goals for the Mule Riders. Right side, Justin Briley goes left, throws it back on the right wing for Binder. His three-pointer is too strong. Rebound tipped high in the air. B.J. Johnson saves it into Briley, and a bonus possession for the Wonder Boys. What a job by B.J. Johnson there, but then Nico Gosnell fumbles it away in the lane, and the basketball goes back to Southern Arkansas. The Wonder Boys commit their third turnover. Lucas goes to the right side of the floor, hands it off to Chris Weish. Very consolidated three-man weave there between Weish, Brooks, and Lucas, and we've got a moving screen set by Southern Arkansas's Devontae Brooks. It is Brooks' second personal foul. It is team foul number 3. And we'll see if Coach Andy Sharp wants to get Devontae Brooks out of the game with 2 fouls. 10 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the first half. And what will Coach Sharp do? C.J. Mann is back in the game for Arkansas Tech. He will replace B.J. Johnson. Tony Hall, Justin Briley, C.J. Mann, Nico Gosnell, and Kamani Binder are the 5 on the floor. Devontae Brooks will stay in the game with 2 fouls. See if the Wonder Boys can take it at him and try to get a third. Top of the key, Briley. Briley, defended by Weish, goes left. Looks to his right, passes to his left. Binder takes it. 12 on the timer. Handoff to C.J. Mann. Mann dribbles to the top of the key, gives it back to Binder. Binder penetrates, dishes for Briley. Long 2-point jumper is good from the right baseline for Justin Briley. Briley has made his first 2 shots of the game. He has 4 points, and it's 19-11 Southern Arkansas. Lucas, bounce pass left wing for Weish. Weish with 2 points and 2 rebounds so far, defended by Binder, gives left wing for Rogers. Rogers thought about a 3, instead he drives into the lane, misses from 10 feet, short, no good, and Justin Briley has the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Briley into the front court, and he is called for traveling. Turnover for Arkansas Tech is its 4th. The Wonder Boys are -3 on the turnover margin, and Southern Arkansas has a chance to add to its 5-0 edge in points off of turnovers. Weish and Rogers are out for Southern Arkansas. In for the first time for the Mule Riders, Dodge Brown, a 6-foot sophomore guard from Commerce, Texas, 3.6 points and 1.6 rebounds per game. And Victor Iriiri, a 6'5" junior forward from Houston, Texas. Iriiri averaging 5.1 points and 2.4 rebounds per game. Drive by Iriiri results in an offensive foul. Kamani Binder takes yet another charge for Arkansas Tech. That has been a real specialty for Kamani. Now in what is his 9th game as a Wonder Boy. He puts the offensive foul on Iriiri, his first. Team foul number 4. The 2 sides are now even in that regard. And Justin Briley will take it the other way for Arkansas Tech, with Southern Arkansas leading 19-11. Briley, Hall, Mann, Adams, and Gosnell now the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Keelan Adams back in the game with 2 personal fouls. He drives into the lane. 12-foot turnaround jumper is no good. And Charlie Thomas, who just replaced Devontae Brooks, gets the defensive rebound. Now Aaron Lucas into the front court. Passes right wing to Jalen Brooks. Brooks had a look at 3. Instead he drives, feeds Charlie Thomas on the right block, and Thomas is called for traveling. Southern Arkansas commits its 3rd turnover, including its 2nd in a row. Kevin Howard is in place of Nico Gosnell. Inbound pass for Justin Briley. Briley, guarded by Dodge Brown, passes right wing for C.J. Mann. Hall makes a catch at the top of the key. Now to Briley on the left wing. Howard ready with the ball screen. Now Briley uses it to go left, gets to the baseline, throws it out front for Mann. C.J. for 3, count it. Top of the key 3 for C.J. Mann, his first 3 points of the night. His team leading 35th three-pointer of the season. And with 8:10 to go until halftime, the Wonder Boys are back within 5 of the lead. Lucas to answer. His 3-point try is no good. Short. Rebound. Out of bounds. Far sideline. And it will stay with Southern Arkansas. Clock stops with 8 minutes and 1 second left in the first half, and Southern Arkansas leading 19-14. A 13-9 rebounding edge for Southern Arkansas. The The Mule Riders' turnover margin edge has dropped to just +1 with a couple of recent miscues by the Mule Riders. Lucas looks to penetrate, throws it in the right corner for Dodge Brown. Out to Erie for three. It is no good from the right wing. Offensive rebound, Jalen Brooks gives to Lucas. Lucas walks. The turnovers are even at 4 apiece, and the basketball will belong to Arkansas Tech when we return. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the opening half. Southern Arkansas 19, Arkansas Tech 14. We step aside for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Feltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Russell Athletic, Columbia, The North Face, Adidas, and Oakley. Feltner's is closing out selected athletic footwear by Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Asics, New Balance, Brooks, and Saucony. Enjoy the comfort and quality of the best brands in athletic footwear and apparel at clearance prices at Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday for the spectacular savings event. All sales during this special event are final.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
A special note for those of you watching on the video feed, which is being expertly produced and directed by Taylor Gomez and her outstanding crew of Arkansas Tech University broadcast journalism students. You'll want to stay with the video feed at halftime as there will be a special presentation from the Arkansas Tech Division of Advancement and the Arkansas Tech Alumni Association. That's halftime on the video feed. For those of you on the radio, we'll do our normal thing with the statistics and a look back to the Golden Suns win earlier tonight over the Southern Arkansas women. 7:41 to go. First half, SAU by 5. Briley with the basketball for Arkansas Tech. Hands it off to C.J. Mann. Bounce pass into the post for Kevin Howard. Left-handed dribble into the lane. Passes to Mann. Layup is up and good for C.J. Mann. Howard with the assist. C.J. Mann with 5 points. 7:24 to go in the half, and it's 19-16. The Wonder Boys have rattled off 7 consecutive points over a span of 2.5 minutes. And there is Southern Arkansas's 4th turnover in the last 4 minutes. Adams with the steal, ahead to Briley. Briley drives the baseline, throws it out in the corner for Hall, fakes the 3, dribbles left, gets to the right elbow, feeds it down low for Adams. Layup no good for Keelan, and Charlie Thomas clears the defensive rebound for Southern Arkansas. Mule Riders winning the battle on the boards 15-9. Lucas gives left wing to Jalen Brooks. Brooks dribbles right, gives to Erie. Victor Erie passes to Dodge Brown. Brown, who had 6 points last night against Harding, passes right wing for Erie. Erie dribbles to the right elbow, steps in, shoots it, it rattles out, no good, and the rebound is out of bounds off of Arkansas Tech. The Mule Riders will maintain possession with 20 seconds on the shot clock and 6:34 to go in the half. Southern Arkansas now has not scored in 4 minutes and 34 seconds. Inbound pass will be made by Dodge Brown. Brown looking, lobs it out near midcourt. Briley contests it, but Aaron Lucas able to receive the pass for Southern Arkansas. Now Lucas drives, lost the handle on the way up. Tony Hall made the steal. Hall pushes it the other way, stops on the right wing, pivots, loses the handle, loose ball. Southern Arkansas dives on it. Diving on it for the Mule Riders is a new face in the game, Jesse Davis Jr., a 6'6" sophomore forward from Shreveport, Louisiana, averaging 2.4 points and 2.7 rebounds per game. His hustle results in a held ball, and the possession arrow favors Southern Arkansas. Aaron Lucas gets a rare rest for SAU. Dodge Brown will run the point in his stead. It's Dodge Brown, Jalen Brooks, along with Jesse Davis Jr., Tyler Garrett, and Victor Erie on the floor for Southern Arkansas. Feed into the post for Jesse Davis Jr., and he was fouled, ostensibly on the floor. The foul is on Kevin Howard, and they're going to give him 2 free throws. The foul on Kevin Howard is his first personal foul. It is team foul number 5, and to the free throw line goes Jesse Davis Jr. Davis did not play at Harding last night. He only played 1 minute in the first game between Southern Arkansas and Arkansas Tech this year. First free throw on its way and good for Davis. He is now 5 out of 8 at the free throw line this season. A proper introduction for SAU's Tyler Garrett, a 6'1" junior guard from Springdale, 3.1 points, 0.9 rebounds per game. Now Arkansas Tech will take it the other way, down by 5 after the 2 free throws for Southern Arkansas's Jesse Davis Jr. Top of the key, Tony Hall got a look at 3, passed it up, now drives, floating 12-footer in the lane is good for Tony Hall. 7 first-half points for the senior guard from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And the Wonder Boys trail 21-18. Top of the key, Garrett with it. They reverse it right wing for Erie. Davis makes a catch at the top of the key, gives to Dodge Brown on the left wing. Feed down low was intended for Davis, but Brown and Davis were on different pages. And as a result, the ball goes out of bounds on the baseline. Southern Arkansas commits its 6th turnover. And Justin Briley takes it the other way for Arkansas Tech. Briley, Tony Hall, C.J. Mann, Kevin Howard, and Kamani Binder are the 5 for Arkansas Tech. Briley double-teamed on the left wing in a spot of trouble. Bounce pass out of it to Howard. Howard finds Hall cutting to the basket. Hall dishes for Binder. Kamani drives the baseline, gets to the rim, throws it back to Hall in the left corner. Three-pointer is in and out, no good for Hall as it rimmed out, and Jalen Brooks takes the defensive rebound for Southern Arkansas. 5 minutes to go first half. SAU 21, Arkansas Tech 18 from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Tyler Garrett, right wing, dribbles with the left hand, and Justin Briley picks his pocket. It's 2-on-4 the other way. Briley to the rim, layup good. Justin Briley able to get out of the head of the pack with his quickness and made the layup. Briley 3 out of 3 from the field. He has 6 points, and the Wonder Boys are back within 1 of the lead. Southern Arkansas has led ever since the 17-20 mark of this first half. We're now down to 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go until the intermission. Dodge Brown, left-handed dribble to the right elbow, throws it out left wing for Garrett. In the corner for Erie, three-pointer good for Victor Erie. Erie knocks down his 11th three-pointer of the year, a 39% shooter from beyond the arc. And it's 24-20, a 4-point lead for Southern Arkansas. And Cameron Kennedy will inbound it for Arkansas Tech. The officials stopping play momentarily because the net had become hung on the rim as a result of that three-pointer by Erie. Wonder Boys go the other way. Cameron Kennedy is back in the game in place of Tony Hall. Binder with the catch on the right wing, gives top of the key to Cameron Kennedy. Now a feed left wing for Briley. Kennedy flashes back to the top of the key, defended by Jalen Brooks, makes the catch, passes right wing to Mann. They run a blitz at Mann. He has to dribble all the way out to midcourt. Passes left wing to Briley, 3 on the timer, three-pointer no good. Defensive rebound, Jalen Brooks. Outlet pass for Dodge Brown. Brown dribbles right, passes left. Three-pointer on the way for Jalen Brooks. It rims out no good, and C.J. Mann collects the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Mann pushes it over the timeline. Goes to the right wing, checked by Brown, throws it in the corner for Briley. Post-entry feed Howard. Bounce pass back to Briley. 18 on the shot clock. Briley left-handed dribble drive, pulls up from 12, shoots and misses, gets his own rebound, drives the baseline, kicks the ball, picks it up. Now he's in some trouble. Bounce pass out of it to Kennedy. 14 on the timer. Kennedy hands it off to Mann. Mann left-handed dribble drive. Right-handed layup is no good, but a whistle and a foul against Dodge Brown. It is Brown's first. It is team foul number 5, and there's timeout on the floor. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. Southern Arkansas 24, Arkansas Tech 20. More after this 1-minute break. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Friends, it's Shane, and I want to talk to you about my friends over at Miller Roofing. When that rain and that wind blow through, you know undoubtedly you'll have to deal with your insurance. And that can get complicated. My good friends at Miller Roofing are insurance specialists. They will make sure that you have a hassle-free, seamless interaction with your insurance and get your roof right back where it needs to be. 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or give them a call over at 890-3499. Wendell and his team, I guarantee, are going to help you love where you live.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful. But the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. Southern Arkansas 24, Arkansas Tech 20. The two defenses with the upper hand so far. Arkansas Tech is 8 of 23 from the field, 35%, 2 out of 9 from three-point range. Southern Arkansas just a little bit better, but not much, 9 of 23, 39%, and 3 out of 9 from three-point range. Southern Arkansas is +6 on the rebound margin, but the Wonder Boys now +2 on the turnover margin. C.J. Mann to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech, the first of 2 shots on the way, and good for the freshman from Alma. He is a 69% free throw shooter on the year. CJ had 6 points and 4 assists last night at Ouachita Baptist. He had 17 points the first time around against Southern Arkansas. He was 5 out of 10 from three-point range in that Wonder Boys victory over the Mule Riders back on January the 14th. Both free throws good for Mann. 3 minutes to go in the half. Southern Arkansas has the ball on a 2-point lead. Post-entry feed from Dodge Brown to Jesse Davis Jr. and a traveling violation on Davis. Turnover number 8 for Southern Arkansas, 7 of which have come here in about the last 6 minutes or so. Into the front court, C.J. Mann gives at the high post for Cameron Kennedy. He pivots to face the basket, lost the handle, got it back, gives to Binder on the right wing. Kamani drives, layup try blocked by Erie, rebounded by Aaron Lucas. Lucas in transition, 1-on-3, goes in anyway, no good, short, and he commits the offensive foul. B.J. Johnson back to take the charge for Arkansas Tech, and the basketball belongs to the Wonder Boys on what will go into the books as turnover number 9 for the Mule Riders, and the first personal foul on Aaron Lucas. Team foul number 6. Tony Hall replaces Kamani Binder in the Arkansas Tech lineup. So it's Cameron Kennedy, C.J. Mann, Tony Hall, Kevin Howard, and B.J. Johnson for Arkansas Tech, Dodge Brown, Jalen Brooks, Jesse Davis Jr., Aaron Lucas, and Victor Erie for Southern Arkansas. Top of the key, Tony Hall dribbles right, picks it up, gives top of the key to Kennedy. Kennedy defended by Jalen Brooks, looks to drive. Double teamed now, looks for the open man. Behind the back pass intended for B.J. Johnson results in a foul against Southern Arkansas's Jesse Davis Jr. as he tried to prevent Johnson from receiving that pass. The foul on Davis is his first. Team foul number 7, and thus it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for B.J. Johnson. Johnson so far this season is 3 out of 5 at the free throw line. First try for the redshirt freshman out of El Dorado is on its way, and no good. He misses the front end. And the defensive rebound is taken away by Victor Erie of Southern Arkansas. A 20-12 rebounding edge now for the Mule Riders. But they lead by just 2 on the scoreboard. Three-pointer, no good for Erie. Defensive rebound, Arkansas Tech, C.J. Mann. Mann over the timeline, defended by Dodge Brown, gets by him. Bounce pass intended for B.J. Johnson. It was a little bit behind him, and Johnson couldn't gather it. Turnover, Arkansas Tech, it's 6th of the game. Erie for 3 on the other end. It is good for Victor Erie. Erie knocks down his second three-pointer. He is 2 out of 4 from beyond the arc, and timeout is taken by Southern Arkansas. 1:43 to go, first half. Southern Arkansas 27, Arkansas Tech 22. We step aside for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
1 minute and 43 seconds to go in the first half. Southern Arkansas 27, Arkansas Tech 22. And the Wonder Boys will take it the other way with Mann at the controls. He'll be checked as he comes over the timeline by Blake Rogers. Rogers checked back in during that timeout. Hall goes to the basket, lost the ball on the way up, and went down hard. His teammates help him back to his feet. He appears to be okay. And the basketball will belong to Southern Arkansas as they just rule it a ball out of bounds off of Tony Hall. Aaron Lucas, Jalen Brooks, Blake Rogers, Charlie Thomas, and Victor Erie are the 5 on the floor for Southern Arkansas. They lead by 5 with 1:21 left until the intermission. A traveling violation on Erie. That is the 10th turnover of the first half for Southern Arkansas. Several of them like that, unforced. Cameron Kennedy will inbound it to C.J. Mann. Mann with 7 first-half points. Dribbles to the right wing and hands it off to B.J. Johnson. Now Tony Hall makes a catch on the left wing. He hands it back to Mann. Mann feeds it on the right baseline for Kennedy. Kennedy post-entry feed for Howard, and Howard lays it in. An expertly run half-court set there by the Wonder Boys leads to the layup for Howard, and it's 27-24. Southern Arkansas's lead is cut to 3 on Kevin Howard's first 2 points of the game. Left wing, Erie gives it back out front for Aaron Lucas. Shot clock at 16. 48 seconds left in the half. Lucas gets to the right baseline, throws it out to the top of the key for Erie. Erie's pass deflected. Erie able to save it. His shot is blocked out of bounds by Tony Hall, and the Mule Riders will maintain possession with 5 on the shot clock. It'll be Aaron Lucas to throw it in. Southern Arkansas has now missed 8 out of its last 10 attempts from the field. In for Southern Arkansas is Trey Davis, a 6'3" senior guard from Magnolia, averaging 0.6 points and 1 rebound per game. He replaces Victor Erie in the lineup. Inbound for Charlie Thomas. Thomas backs his defender down, gets to the rim, lost the handle on the way up because B.J. Johnson stole it away, and the Wonder Boys will take it the other direction with about a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the first half clock. And the Wonder Boys will burn their use it or lose it timeout. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
24.7 seconds left in the first half. Southern Arkansas 27, Arkansas Tech 24. Wonder Boys with the basketball. B.J. Johnson, C.J. Mann, Cameron Kennedy, Kevin Howard, and Tony Hall break the huddle. Hall and Mann lead the Wonder Boys in scoring so far tonight with 7 points apiece. Inbound for C.J. Mann. He'll be guarded by Aaron Lucas. Shot clock at 15, first half clock at 18 seconds. Southern Arkansas showing a little bit of a man-to-man defense here. Some zone principles, though. Right wing Kennedy, 3 on the shot clock. He puts up the three-pointer. It is good! Cameron Kennedy from deep on the right wing. Rogers from half court now at the buzzer. It is no good, and these two teams go to the locker room with the score tied. Arkansas Tech 27, Southern Arkansas 27. Back in 3 minutes. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles.
today, 90-82, to improve to 10-0 overall, 9-0 in the GAC. And the Golden Suns now have a 3.5-game lead with 5 games to play for first place in the GAC Eastern Division women's basketball standings, as Harding's women lost today at home 82-75 to Henderson State behind a big offensive outburst from Macy Maines for the Reddies, as Henderson State went on the road and took down the Lady Bisons and certainly did the Golden Suns a favor, as Arkansas Tech now very much in control of the GAC Eastern Division race. One other final score in GAC women's basketball today over on the western side of the conference. Southwestern Oklahoma State maintained its stranglehold on the top spot in that division as the Lady Bulldogs pummeled Oklahoma Baptist today 93-64. There were 3 postponements today in GAC women's basketball. Northwestern Oklahoma State at East Central postponed due to weather concerns. Ouachita Baptist at UA Monticello postponed due to COVID-19 concerns. And Southern Nazarene at Southeastern Oklahoma State postponed because there was no electricity at Bloomer Sullivan Arena in Durant, Oklahoma. 2 of those postponements conveyed to the men's side. No Southern Nazarene at Southeastern game due to the power issues in Durant. And the Northwestern East Central game also wiped out there due to the weather. We have one final score from earlier today in men's action. UA Monticello defeated Ouachita Baptist 88-68. And so the Boll Weevils, regardless of what happens here, will remain atop the Great American Conference Eastern Division standings. Right now, they have a 10-3 conference record compared to 8-3 for Southern Arkansas. So the Mule Riders need a win here in order to keep pace with the Boll Weevils. And one other final score that we have in men's play, this one from Weatherford, Oklahoma. Oklahoma Baptist defeated Southwestern Oklahoma State 84-78. And Henderson State leads Harding 23-16 late in the first half in Searcy. Tied at 27 here, back in 3 minutes with the second half. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Feltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Russell Athletic, Columbia, The North Face, Adidas, and Oakley. Feltner's is closing out selected athletic footwear by Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Asics, New Balance, Brooks, and Saucony. Enjoy the comfort and quality of the best brands in athletic footwear and apparel at clearance prices at Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday for the spectacular savings event. All sales during this special event are final.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Friends, it's Shane, and I want to talk to you about my friends over at Miller Roofing. When that rain and that wind blow through, you know undoubtedly you'll have to deal with your insurance. And that can get complicated. My good friends at Miller Roofing are insurance specialists. They will make sure that you have a hassle-free, seamless interaction with your insurance and get your roof right back where it needs to be. 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or give them a call over at 890-3499. Wendell and his team, I guarantee, are going to help you love where you live.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful. But the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
The halftime score has been a pretty good predictor for the outcome of the Wonder Boys games this year. Arkansas Tech 5-0 when it leads at halftime, and it is 1-6 when it trails at halftime this year. This is the first time the Wonder Boys have been tied at halftime. What does that mean? We're about to find out. Wonder Boys with the basketball to begin the second half, tied at 27. Cameron Kennedy with it on the left wing, gives to Keelan Adams, 14-foot jumper, no good from the left elbow, and the defensive rebound is taken away by Chris Weish of Southern Arkansas. Over the timeline comes Aaron Lucas. Lucas somehow was not picked all-conference a year ago. I'm sure that will be corrected in the postseason awards this year. Lucas gives left wing for Jalen Brooks. Hands it off to Chris Weish. Weish dribbles right. Gives on the right wing for Blake Rogers. Rogers penetrates, running 12-footer, no good. Cameron Kennedy gets the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Kennedy, Mann, Hall, Howard, and Adams for Arkansas Tech. C.J. Mann dribbles right. Now dribbles left. Feeds it in the corner for Tony Hall. Three-pointer is short, no good. Devontae Brooks fights for the defensive rebound and gets it for Southern Arkansas. We've played 1 minute in the second half, and the score remains unchanged, tied at 27 between the Wonder Boys and the Mule Riders as they get together tonight for the 182nd time. The Wonder Boys lead this series 107-74, including a 13-8 record against SAU during the GAC era. Missed three by Lucas. Offensive rebound, though, by Devontae Brooks, and another opportunity for the Mule Riders. Devontae Brooks gathers his 8th rebound of the game. Feed into the low post for Devontae Brooks from his brother Jalen. Devontae goes up for the layup try and draws a foul against Kevin Howard, and Howard's not sure what else he could have done. He felt like he was standing straight up and down defensively in perfect guarding position, but the official disagreed. It is Howard's second personal foul. It is team foul number 1 this half, and Devontae Brooks goes to the free throw line in search of his 3rd point of the game. Brooks is a 57% free throw shooter this year, which is an improvement for him over past years. He misses the first one. Kevin Howard out and Nico Gosnell in for Arkansas Tech. A second try forthcoming for Devontae Brooks. Devontae Brooks appearing in his 100th game as a Mule Rider tonight. Came in with 1,148 career points. He misses the second free throw, and we have a lane violation. A lane violation against Arkansas Tech that will give Devontae Brooks a second try at the second free throw. He comes with 18:32 to play. The second free throw is on its way again, and this time it is also no good. Rebound loose on the baseline, and it's out of bounds, last touched by Southern Arkansas. C.J. Mann will bring it into the front court. Mann and Tony Hall have 7 points apiece to lead the way offensively for Arkansas Tech so far tonight. Mann defended by Aaron Lucas, passes right wing for Tony Hall. Hall guarded by Weish. One bounce and a pass back to Mann. C.J. fakes a three, dribbles left, gives to Hall on the right wing, 15 to shoot, handoff Kennedy. Kennedy dribbles left, gets into the paint, dishes for Mann, 10 to shoot. Mann dribbles right, gets to the free throw line, bounce pass on the right block for Gosnell. Gosnell gathers out to Hall, 3 to shoot. Tony, 17-footer is good from inside the top of the key for Tony Hall. Hall has 9 points. We go under 18 minutes to play, and for the first time since it was 3-2, the Wonder Boys are in the lead, 29-27. Now a turnover as Rogers loses it out of bounds on the far sideline. The Mule Riders commit their first turnover of the second half, their 11th of the game. The Wonder Boys are now +5 on the turnover margin, and C.J. Mann brings it into the front court. Hands it off to Keelan Adams. Ball reversal left side for Hall. Feeds it to Gosnell. Gosnell works on Devontae Brooks and draws the third foul on Devontae Brooks with still 17:38 to play. It will send Nico Gosnell to the free throw line for 2 shots. It is team foul number 1 this half on the Mule Riders. Gosnell is 2 out of 4 at the free throw line today. First try for the Lone Tree, Iowa product is good. He gets his 3rd point of the game. Gosnell has reached double figures in scoring on 2 occasions this year, including a season high of 17 points. Misses the second free throw, 17:38 to go, and it remains 30-27, Arkansas Tech by 3. The Wonder Boys now 5 out of 9 at the free throw line. Aaron Lucas passes left wing for Jalen Brooks. Brooks dribbles right, gives it back to Lucas. Lucas penetrates, jump stop in the lane, 8-foot jumper good for Aaron Lucas. 6 points for Lucas, 17:19 to go, and the Arkansas Tech lead is reduced to a single point. Mann, handoff right wing for Hall, gives it out front to Gosnell. Pass left wing for Adams. Kennedy sets a pick. Adams uses it to drive, gets into the lane, tried to dish it for Gosnell, but I think Gosnell was going for rebound position, expecting Adams to shoot that basketball, and as a result, the pass goes sailing out of bounds for turnover number 7 for Arkansas Tech. Aaron Lucas will bring it into the front court for Southern Arkansas. Lucas with 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist so far. Lucas with 1,053 career points for SAU. Layup try no good for Rogers. Defensive rebound by Nico Gosnell. Into the front court comes C.J. Mann. Floater in the lane, short. Gosnell tried to tip it in, but couldn't get a clean handle on it. The ball is out of bounds, last touched by Southern Arkansas. Correction, that was Aaron Lucas on that last layup try for Southern Arkansas that did not go in. And on that tip try by Gosnell, they have called a foul against Southern Arkansas's Jalen Brooks. It is Brooks' first personal foul. Gosnell back to the free throw line where he misses the first one. He will have another try. Gosnell now 3 out of 7 at the free throw line, trying to make it 4 out of 8, which he does. 4 points for Nico, 16:40 to play, and it's 31-29. The Wonder Boys lead by 2. Aaron Lucas defended by C.J. Mann as they go together to the left wing. Handoff for Weish. Weish passes top of the key for Blake Rogers. Rogers guarded by Keelan Adams. Adams got over a Devontae Brooks screen to stay with him. Now a feed for Lucas on the right wing. He dumps it into the post for Devontae Brooks. Brooks is going to be called. Wait a minute, are they going to call a foul against the defender there? Oh my goodness, they're going to call the foul on Nico Gosnell. Devontae Brooks just absolutely bullying his way to the basket, lowering his shoulder into the chest of Nico Gosnell and driving him to the floor, and it's Gosnell that's called for the foul. It is his first. Team foul number 2. Inbound pass to Devontae Brooks. The 2-time all-conference pick getting the benefit of the call there. Now he misses the turnaround jumper, and Keelan Adams gets the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. C.J. Mann over the timeline. Wonder Boys by 2. We've played 4 minutes here in the second half. Gosnell passes left wing for Tony Hall. Now a feed to Mann. Mann dribbles right, hands it off to Adams on the right wing. Gosnell makes a catch on the right baseline, feeds Kennedy. Touch shot by Kennedy as he took the feed from Gosnell and in the same motion put it up and in. Cameron Kennedy with 5 points. And now the Wonder Boys come away with a loose ball on the other end with 15:36 to go. 33-29 Wonder Boys after the Cameron Kennedy bucket. Weish missed a 3 for Southern Arkansas. Defensive rebound by Keelan Adams. Now the Wonder Boys back at it offensively. Top of the key, C.J. Mann. Gets the pick from Gosnell. Goes to his right. Shoots for 3. It is short, no good. Offensive rebound, Tony Hall. Hall from the right baseline, 15-footer, good. Tony Hall has 11 points. He's into double figures and scoring for the 18th time in his Arkansas Tech career. And SAU head coach Andy Sharp wants timeout. 15 minutes and 7 seconds to play. Arkansas Tech 35, Southern Arkansas 29. Back in 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. But we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Autoplex here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
15 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second half. Arkansas Tech 35 and Southern Arkansas 29. The Mule Riders have missed 5 of their first 6 field goal attempts from the field here in the second half, and the Mule Riders now shooting 33% for the game. They shot in the first matchup between these two teams just 34% from the field. That is their season low, and right now they're below that figure. Blake Rogers dribbles at the top of the key, gives left wing for Chris Weish. Three-pointer is no good. Defensive rebound, Arkansas Tech by Keelan Adams. And the Wonder Boys will go the other direction, up by 6 with 14:46 to play. Mann gets a high ball screen from Cameron Kennedy, goes left, back to his right after another pick from Gosnell. Mann gives right wing for Kennedy. Feed into the post is deflected by Jalen Brooks, stolen by Chris Weish. Mule Riders the other way. Aaron Lucas bounce pass out to Rogers. His three-pointer is good from the top of the key. Blake Rogers gets his second three-pointer of the game, his 25th of the season, and with 14:24 to go, he cuts the Arkansas Tech lead in half. It's 35-32. Gosnell with a high post touch, gives to Mann on a give and go. Layup try no good. Jalen Brooks forced the miss. Devontae Brooks rebounded it. Mule Riders push. Lucas stops, gives right side for Jalen Brooks. Three-pointer is good. Back-to-back three-pointers for the Mule Riders out of the timeout have tied the score at 35. Southern Arkansas had made just 4 three-pointers the entire game, and now they've made trays on back-to-back trips down the floor. 13:49 left. Pass intended for Tony Hall, deflected out of bounds by Chris Weish, and there's timeout on the floor. 13 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in Russellville, and yet we have settled nothing. 35 all is the score back in 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
13 minutes and 47 seconds left. Arkansas Tech and Southern Arkansas tied at 35. The Wonder Boys attempting to bounce back from what was probably their worst performance of the season last night at Ouachita Baptist, and they have acquitted themselves very well here tonight against a very good Southern Arkansas team. Nico Gosnell is fouled. The foul is against Devontae Brooks, and the foul is the 4th personal on the 2-time all-conference selection for Southern Arkansas. He has 4 fouls with 13:39 to go. Coach Andy Sharp indicates to him he has 4, and he's going to stick with him. He will let the senior play with 4 fouls. Feed at the high post for Cameron Kennedy. 15-foot jumper is short, no good. Gosnell gets the rebound. He is fouled, not by Devontae Brooks, though. The foul is going to be called against his brother, Jalen Brooks, for a hold. It is only the 2nd personal foul on that Brooks brother. Team foul number 4. Here comes Charlie Thomas, and Coach Andy Sharp has thought better of that decision to leave Devontae Brooks in with 4 fouls. He will give him a rest at the 13:31 mark. Inbound pass for Gosnell, hands it right back to Justin Briley. Briley tries to feed Adams, deflected. Gosnell saves it, turns, shoots. Thomas blocks his shot, and Aaron Lucas rebounds it for Southern Arkansas. 13 minutes and 20 seconds left. Tie score at 35. Post entry for Jalen Brooks. He is tied up by Justin Briley. The possession arrow favors Southern Arkansas, but good work there by Briley. The next time it goes to the arrow, it'll belong to Arkansas Tech. You never know, that might figure prominently down the stretch. We've still got 13 minutes and 16 seconds to go, though. And the score is tied at 35. Inbound for Aaron Lucas. Left-handed dribble drive into the lane. Scoop shot is no good. Defensive rebound by Cameron Kennedy, and he is held and fouled by Charlie Thomas. It is Thomas's second personal foul, team foul number 5 this half, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys 3 out of 10 since the intermission, just like Southern Arkansas. Wonder Boys with 2 second-half turnovers, Southern Arkansas with 1. Briley dribbles to the top of the key, defended by Dodge Brown. Now Gosnell takes it at the top of the key, guarded by Charlie Thomas. Handoff for Briley. Briley feeds Kennedy. Bounce pass into the post for Gosnell. Gosnell will work on Thomas. Gets too far underneath the goal, throws it out to Adams. Adams penetrates, floats, gives it to Kennedy. 2 to shoot. I'm not sure Cameron knows that. Across to Hall. Hall has to force it up at the buzzer, and it is good. Tony Hall noticed there was 1 second on the shot clock and flung it toward the basket, and it went in. 38-35. Wonder Boys by 3 on the Tony Hall three-pointer, his second of the night. He has 14 points in all. Dodge Brown walked with the basketball. Had their choice there between a walk or a double dribble. Either way, it was going to be turnover number 12 for Southern Arkansas. And the Wonder Boys get it back up by 3 with 12:23 left. Keelan Adams gets a breather. Kamani Binder is in for Arkansas Tech. Justin Briley, Cameron Kennedy, Kamani Binder, Nico Gosnell, and Tony Hall are the 5 on the floor. Right wing Hall gives top of the key for Gosnell. He passes left wing for Binder. Binder gives to Briley. Briley dribbles right. Hands it off to Hall with 14 on the shot clock. Pass on the right baseline for Gosnell. Gosnell defended by Charlie Thomas. Out it goes to Hall. He hands it off to Briley. 7 on the shot clock. Briley goes right, turns the corner, gets to the baseline, gets to the rim, rejected by Thomas. Defensive rebound by Blake Rogers of Southern Arkansas. Mule Riders into the front court. Rogers right-handed dribble drive, bounce pass in the corner for Lucas. Lucas gives it back to Rogers. Rogers penetrates, cut off by Tony Hall. 17 to shoot. Pass out to Dodge Brown. Brown drives, pushes Briley to the floor, gives to Rogers. Three-pointer no good. Offensive rebound, Jalen Brooks. He dribbles out to the perimeter, gives to Brown, to Lucas. Three-pointer to tie is good for Aaron Lucas from the left wing. Second chance points for Southern Arkansas. Tie the score at 38. Lucas gets his first three-pointer of the night. He has 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. We're tied at 38 with 11 minutes and 12 seconds to go. It is the third tie of the game. There have also been 3 lead changes. Briley with it out front, guarded by Dodge Brown. Looks to drive, and a foul on Dodge Brown for a hold. It'll be his second, team foul number 6, and there's timeout on the floor. 10 minutes and 59 seconds left in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 38, Southern Arkansas 38. We step aside for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Feltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Russell Athletic, Columbia, The North Face, Adidas, and Oakley. Feltner's is closing out selected athletic footwear by Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Asics, New Balance, Brooks, and Saucony. Enjoy the comfort and quality of the best brands in athletic footwear and apparel at clearance prices at Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday for the spectacular savings event. All sales during this special event are final.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
10 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the second half. Arkansas Tech and Southern Arkansas tied at 38. A score update from Rhodes-Reeves Fieldhouse in Searcy, where they have 16 minutes and 50 seconds left to play. And Henderson State leads Harding's men 33-22 in another low-scoring affair. Southern Arkansas needs to win to keep pace with UA Monticello at the top of the Great American Conference Eastern Division men's basketball standings. The Wonder Boys need a win to improve their position for seeding for the conference tournament. Blocking foul on Aaron Lucas of Southern Arkansas as he was out of position and fouled Kamani Binder. It is Lucas's second personal foul, It is team foul number 7, and thus it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Kamani Binder. Binder's first trip to the free throw line. He is 12 of 15, 80% at the line this year. The first try for the junior from Orlando, Florida is no good. The Wonder Boys are 6 out of 12 at the free throw line. Into the front court comes Southern Arkansas. 10 minutes and 45 seconds left. Blake Rogers dribbles on the right wing. Binder with the defense. 16 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Lucas. Lucas, 4 out of 12 from the field tonight. Dribbles to the top of the key. Passes right wing for Dodge Brown. Brown feeds it into the post. Controlled by Jalen Brooks. Puts it off the window. It rims out, no good, but a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech. Coach Mark Downey felt like Brooks was guilty of a double dribble. The officials did not pick up on it. The foul on Tony Hall is his first, the team's third. And Jalen Brooks to the free throw line where he is 1 out of 2 tonight. Brooks has 9 points and 5 rebounds. The first of 2 tries is no good for Jalen Brooks. Neither side acquitting itself very well at the free throw line here tonight. Southern Arkansas now 3 out of 7, which is 43%. The second try is good. 10 minutes and 28 seconds left, and Southern Arkansas goes back in the lead 39-38. Into the front court on the dribble, it is C.J. Mann. Mann hands it off to Binder. Binder guarded by Aaron Lucas. Gosnell ready with the ball screen. Binder can't use it, though. He drives, and a whistle, and I believe we're going to get a foul on the floor against Southern Arkansas's Aaron Lucas. And Kamani Binder will get another chance at a 1-and-1. Foul on Lucas is his third. The Mule Riders have a little foul trouble here with 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Lucas with 3 and Devontae Brooks with 4. Kamani Binder to the free throw line, missed the front end of a 1-and-1 just a moment ago. The Wonder Boys have not scored a point in 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Front end of the 1-and-1 changes that and ties the score at 39 with 10:10 to go. Kamani will have another opportunity. The Wonder Boys already in the bonus with over 10 minutes left. That hints that Arkansas Tech may shoot a lot of free throws down the stretch. Going to need to hit their fair share. Both of those are good for Binder. 40-39, Arkansas Tech. We have reached the midpoint of the second half. Bounce pass right wing for Southern Arkansas's Jesse Davis Jr. He hands it off to Lucas. Lucas drives, dishes to an open Jalen Brooks for 3, no good. Weak side defensive rebound by C.J. Mann after Jalen Brooks missed from the left corner. Mann over the timeline, defended by Dodge Brown. Picks up his dribble, gives to Hall at the high post. Little Princeton action here. Out to Mann for 3. It is no good. Defensive rebound by Jalen Brooks of Southern Arkansas. Mule Riders over the timeline, down by 1 with 9.5 minutes to go. Lucas passes right wing for Blake Rogers. Gives to Brown on the left side. Feed into the post for Jalen Brooks. Turnaround jump hook is no good for Jalen Brooks, but a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech's Kamani Binder. It is his first. It is team foul number 4. And to the free throw line for Southern Arkansas goes Jalen Brooks. Brooks is 2 out of 4 at the free throw line. He has 10 points and 6 rebounds. He is the only Mule Rider in double figures in scoring tonight. First free throw up and good for Jalen Brooks. It is his 773rd career point as a Mule Rider. He is appearing in his 68th game at Southern Arkansas, an all-GAC honorable mention selection a year ago. He makes both free throws, 9:24 left, and Southern Arkansas reclaims the lead at 41-40. Mann passes right wing for B.J. Johnson, who's back in the game now. Hall gets it on the left wing, zips it across to Johnson, quickly in the right corner for Binder. Three-pointer is short. Defensive rebound by Jalen Brooks of Southern Arkansas. The Mule Riders are +8 on the glass. 33-25 is their advantage in rebounding tonight. Feed into the post for Davis. Davis tries to go to the rim, and a held ball is called between he and B.J. Johnson. Coach Downey felt like Johnson had a clean steal and was going the other way with it. Instead, they blew their whistle and called the held ball. The good news is the possession arrow favors Arkansas Tech. C.J. Mann, Tony Hall, Nico Gosnell, Kamani Binder, and B.J. Johnson back to work offensively. Handoff right wing for Johnson. He gives it up top of the key for Binder. Binder gives to Mann, and a whistle and an illegal screen set by Arkansas Tech's Kamani Binder, as the official ruled that he pushed Dodge Brown to the floor in the process of setting that screen. The foul on Binder is his second. Team foul number 5. Cameron Kennedy and Keelan Adams are back in for Arkansas Tech in place of Kamani Binder and Tony Hall. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. What has been a grinded out affair here at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Southern Arkansas leads 41-40. Lucas guarded by B.J. Johnson. Bounce pass at the high post for Jesse Davis Jr. Davis passes back out to Lucas at the right wing. He penetrates, dishes in the left corner for Brown, and a traveling violation on Dodge Brown before the three-point attempt. Turnover for Southern Arkansas is its 14th of the game, 4 of which have come here in the second half. Arkansas Tech is +5 on the turnover margin. Into the front court on the dribble comes C.J. Mann. Gives right corner for Keelan Adams. Adams zips it down low to Kennedy. Kennedy's layup try is blocked and rebounded by Jalen Brooks. That's the kind of play that Jalen Brooks and not many other players in the Great American Conference can make. Right wing Dodge Brown feeds it into the post for Jalen Brooks. Gets to the rim, gets it to go, and draws a foul. Jalen Brooks asserting himself on both ends, pinning a layup try against the backboard on one end, getting the rebound, and now going to the other end for a three-point play opportunity after he hit the turnaround jumper and drew the foul on C.J. Mann. It is Mann's first personal foul, team foul number 6, and now Jalen Brooks to the free throw line where he is 4 out of 6. Make it 4 out of 7 on the rebound, a whistle and a foul, and I believe it's against Arkansas Tech. And so the action will remain on that end of the floor. Jalen Brooks has scored the last 5 points for Southern Arkansas. He now has 14 for the game. The foul against Arkansas Tech is on Cameron Kennedy. Kennedy picks up his second personal foul, team foul number 7, and it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Jesse Davis Jr. He is 2 for 2 at the line so far tonight. The front end of the 1-and-1 is no good with side spin on it. Defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by B.J. Johnson. B.J. Johnson, C.J. Mann, Cameron Kennedy, Keelan Adams, and Kevin Howard are now the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Mann dribbles left. Mann dribbles right. Gets to the right elbow. Throws it out to Kennedy. Kennedy dribbles left. Throws it cross court for B.J. Johnson. Johnson penetrates. Dishes for Kennedy. Kennedy into the lane. One step too many. Timeout on the floor as a result of Arkansas Tech's 10th turnover of the game. 7 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Southern Arkansas 43. Arkansas Tech 40. We step aside for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Friends, it's Shane, and I want to talk to you about my friends over at Miller Roofing. When that rain and that wind blow through, you know undoubtedly you'll have to deal with your insurance. And that can get complicated. My good friends at Miller Roofing are insurance specialists. They will make sure that you have a hassle-free, seamless interaction with your insurance and get your roof right back where it needs to be. 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or give them a call over at 890-3499. Wendell and his team, I guarantee, are going to help you love where you live.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Not every innovation is helpful. But the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
7 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Southern Arkansas 43, Arkansas Tech 40. The Wonder Boys led by Tony Hall with 14 points. 14 points for Jalen Brooks leads the way for Southern Arkansas. Dodge Brown, Aaron Lucas, Jalen Brooks, Jesse Davis Jr., and Blake Rogers are the 5 for Southern Arkansas. Keelan Adams, Kevin Howard, Cameron Kennedy, C.J. Mann, and B.J. Johnson for Arkansas Tech. 7:34 left as Lucas gets the Mule Riders into their half-court offense. Lucas dribbling at the top of the key, defended by B.J. Johnson, drives, passes in the left corner for Dodge Brown. Brown drives into the lane, goes to the right baseline, hands it off there with Jalen Brooks. Brooks into the paint, gives to Davis. Davis triple teamed on the baseline. B.J. Johnson tied it up. The possession arrow favors Southern Arkansas, and the Mule Riders will throw it in. with 5 on the timer. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Southern Arkansas leading 43-40. And Aaron Lucas will throw it in. Gets it into Jesse Davis Jr. Handoff back to Lucas. Lucas for 3 from the left corner. It is good with 2 on the shot clock and 7 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game. Lucas hits the three-pointer, and it's 46-40 Southern Arkansas. And now the Wonder Boys have to figure out something on the offensive end. The Wonder Boys have missed 7 out of their last 8 attempts from the field, and as a result, Southern Arkansas is on a 7-0 run right now. Howard, jump hook in the lane, wouldn't go. Defensive rebound, Southern Arkansas. That's 5 consecutive misses from the field for Arkansas Tech. Right wing, Dodge Brown. Brown, guarded by Mann, lobs it on the right baseline for Brooks. Defender hits the deck. Pass deflected, stolen by Kevin Howard. Wonder Boys go the other way, down by 6. Trying to stop this 7-0 run by Southern Arkansas. C.J. Mann drives, throws it out to Kennedy on the right wing. Handoff back to Mann. Mann dribbles left. C.J. gets downhill, gives to Adams. Adams to the rim, draws a foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Keelan Adams with 6 minutes and 21 seconds to go, set up by the dribble penetration by C.J. Mann. The foul on Dodge Brown is his 3rd. Team foul number 9, and Keelan Adams to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Adams is an 81% free throw shooter on the year. Keelan had 9 points and 8 rebounds at Ouachita last night, averaging 15.7 points per game over his last 3. He had 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in the Wonder Boys win over Southern Arkansas back on January the 14th. He has not scored yet tonight. He does have 5 rebounds. The first of 2 free throws for Keelan Adams is good, nothing but net. Tony Hall is in, B.J. Johnson is out for Arkansas Tech. A second try forthcoming for Keelan Adams with 6:21 to go. Keelan with 339 career points, appearing in his 40th game as a Wonder Boy tonight. He misses the second one, and Jalen Brooks gathers the defensive rebound. 46-41, it's a 5-point lead for Southern Arkansas. And they've got the ball. Jalen Brooks with it just inside the timeline. Trying to hand it back to Aaron Lucas. Keelan Adams trying to stay in between them to prevent that handoff. And in that process, Keelan Adams is called for a foul. It is Adams' 3rd personal foul. It is team foul number 8, and it will send Aaron Lucas to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Lucas's first trip to the line tonight, he is an 85% free throw shooter this year, which is 2nd best in the Great American Conference. Front end, the 1-and-1 is off the back lip, no good. And then as Keelan Adams was trying to box out the shooter, he's called for a foul. He was trying to box out the shooter, Aaron Lucas, and the official ruled that he committed a foul. That's 4 on Keelan, and he'll have to check out. He is replaced by Justin Briley with 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go. It is team foul number 9, and so it'll be another 1-and-1 opportunity for Aaron Lucas. The front end this time is good. It is a 6-point lead for Southern Arkansas. The Mule Riders' biggest lead of the game was a 10-point spread midway through the first half. Second free throw is good. 6:07 left. It's 48-41. Mule Riders by 7. Wonder Boys really need a bucket. Just 1 out of their last 9 from the field, have not made a field goal in 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Drive by Justin Briley. He is fouled on the floor by Aaron Lucas. Although it matters little now as to whether it was on the floor or not, because that's team foul number 10. And so this should be a 2-shot opportunity for Justin Briley, and it will be. The foul on Aaron Lucas is his 4th. That is also significant with 5:56 to go. The Mule Riders would be a little bit lost without Lucas down the stretch. 1 more foul, and that would be their fate. Briley makes the first free throw for his 7th point of the game. Justin Briley on the season is a 61% free throw shooter. His second try with 5:56 to go is no good, and Southern Arkansas's Jalen Brooks gets the defensive rebound. SAU the other way, up by a half dozen with under 6 minutes to go. The Wonder Boys are now 10 out of 18, 56% at the free throw line tonight. Right wing Jalen Brooks, post-entry feed deflected by Kevin Howard out of bounds, and the Mule Riders will throw it in from the far sideline with 14 on the timer and 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in regulation. Southern Arkansas 48, Arkansas Tech 42. Wonder Boys trying to get to 2-0 this year against the Mule Riders. with one more meeting on the schedule on February the 25th in Magnolia. Lucas pulls up for three, 7 on the shot clock, no good. Defensive rebound by Tony Hall of Arkansas Tech. It's now been more than 7 minutes since the Wonder Boys last made a field goal. They are 4 out of 16 from the field in the second half. Briley dribbles right, lobs it down low for Howard. Howard makes the catch, zips it out to Kennedy for three. It is good! Cameron Kennedy with the three-pointer with 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go. He cuts the Southern Arkansas lead in half. It's 48-45 Mule Riders. Right wing Blake Rogers feeds it into the post for Jalen Brooks. He zips it out to Aaron Lucas. His three-pointer is good. Clutch three with 4:54 left for Aaron Lucas. Doubles the Southern Arkansas lead back to 6 at 51-45. 17 points tonight for Aaron Lucas. Pass on the right wing for C.J. Mann. Now Briley with it. Briley dribbles right. Lucas with the defense. Briley penetrates. Layup good for Justin Briley. 9 points for Briley. He was just too quick for Aaron Lucas that time. And it's 51-47. Wonder Boys back within 4 and looking for a stop. Dodge Brown passes right wing for Lucas. Lucas dumps it in for Davis. Davis goes to the rim. Shot blocked by Kevin Howard. Rebounded by Kevin Howard. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left, and the Wonder Boys have it down by 4. Briley over the timeline. Gets a pick from Howard. Goes to the left elbow. Now backs it back out beyond the three-point arc. Briley still on the dribble. Briley defended by Lucas. Penetrates. Gets to the rim. Layup is no good. Tip try is good for Kevin Howard. Howard there to clean it up with the second chance points. 3:52 to go, and the Wonder Boys back within 2 on back-to-back buckets by Briley and Howard. 51-49 SAU. We're set up for another great finish here tonight at Tucker Coliseum. Left wing Rogers, three-pointer good. Southern Arkansas with the three-pointer from the left wing, the 6th three-pointer of the second half for Southern Arkansas, and timeout taken by the Mule Riders. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left. Southern Arkansas 54, Arkansas Tech 49. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
At Entergy, we're monitoring the winter storm and are prepared if needed to get your power back on as quickly and as safely as possible. Hello, I'm Dave Mason, Entergy lineman and safety specialist. Please remember to always keep your distance from down or dangling power lines, and use caution when cleaning debris, as down lines can be hidden and deadly. For more safety information, download the free Entergy app and click on Storm Center, or go to EntergyStormCenter.com.
Henderson State in firm control in Searcy, leading Harding 50-33 with 9 minutes and 44 seconds left. The Reddies have forced the Bisons into 21 turnovers in the first 30 minutes of that game. Here in Russellville, 3:34 to go. A three-pointer by Blake Rogers just ahead of the Southern Arkansas timeout has given the Mule Riders a 54-49 lead over Arkansas Tech. The Mule Riders have just one timeout left. Arkansas Tech has 3. Justin Briley, Cameron Kennedy, Kevin Howard, Tony Hall, and C.J. Mann are the 5 on the floor. Right wing Mann. Mann looks to penetrate, goes down the right baseline, cut off by Rogers, throws it out to Kennedy. Kennedy dribbles left. One bounce and a pass for Howard. Howard layup trying no good, but he was fouled and will shoot 2 free throws at the 3:19 mark. The foul on Southern Arkansas is a hack across the arm on Blake Rogers. He gets his first personal foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for Kevin Howard. Howard with 4 points and 4 rebounds tonight. This will be his first trip to the free throw line. He is 9 of 11, 82% from that location this season. The first of 2 for the Beaumont, Texas product is good. He'll have another try with 3:19 left. An opportunity here to make it a one-possession game if he can get this second one in. Southern Arkansas leading by 4. The second free throw for Kevin Howard is on its way. It is short, no good, and Devontae Brooks, who's back in the game for the Mule Riders, has the defensive rebound. Tyler Garrett also in for SAU. Dodge Brown with it in the backcourt. Aaron Lucas is out of the game right now with 4 fouls. 3:07 left. Wonder Boys trail by 4. Southern Arkansas with the ball. Top of the key, Dodge Brown with it. Brown bounce pass left wing for Tyler Garrett. Garrett dribbles to the top of the key, guarded by C.J. Mann. 6 to shoot. Bounce pass left wing for Rogers. Rogers wants to drive the baseline. Throws it in the corner for Brown. Three-pointer short. Did not draw iron. Should be and is a shot clock violation against Southern Arkansas. The Mule Riders turn the basketball over for the 16th time tonight. And Arkansas Tech will take it the other way, down by 4 with 2:47 left. And Aaron Lucas is back in the game for Southern Arkansas. Justin Briley, Cameron Kennedy, Tony Hall, Kevin Howard, and C.J. Mann for Arkansas Tech. 2:39 to go. Briley drives the baseline and draws a foul against Dodge Brown. It is Brown's 4th, and it'll be 2 free throws for Briley. And the Wonder Boys need to take advantage of the free throw line down the stretch. Arkansas Tech, 11 out of 20, 55% from the free throw line tonight. And oh, what they would give just to have half of those 9 misses back right now in a 4-point deficit. The first of 2 for Briley is no good. Make it 11 out of 21 at the free throw line for Arkansas Tech. If this game does not have a happy ending, I fear that will be a focus of our post-game conversation with Coach Downey. Second free throw is no good. 11 out of 22 at the free throw line. Devontae Brooks got the defensive rebound, his 12th rebound of the night. Into the front court, Southern Arkansas. Up by 4 with 2:25 left. Out front for Blake Rogers. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound tipped out by C.J. Mann, I believe, and unfortunately I'm right. The basketball will stay with Southern Arkansas. They will throw it in with 20 on the shot clock and 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. Dodge Brown to make the inbounds pass. Dodge Brown, Devontae Brooks, Jalen Brooks, Blake Rogers, and Aaron Lucas are the 5 on the floor. They lob it into the rim for Jalen Brooks. He couldn't handle it, in part because Tony Hall provided excellent defense on that lob. The ball goes out of bounds off Arkansas Tech, and Southern Arkansas will throw it in again. We're down to 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. Brown gets it in left wing for Lucas. Lucas thought about a 3, instead dribbles right. Guarded by Justin Briley. Goes to his right, passes right side for Dodge Brown. Feed into the post for Jalen Brooks, 7 to shoot. Out to Rogers, long two-pointer is short, no good. There to try to clean it up was Devontae Brooks. His putback would not go, and Cameron Kennedy got the defensive rebound. We go under 2 minutes left. Wonder Boys with the ball, down by 4. Briley looks into the post, nothing there, gives it out high for Howard. Handoff back to Briley. Briley to Howard. Layup is good, and a foul. And Aaron Lucas has fouled out of the game with 1:45 to go. Lucas will exit with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he is done. They indicate to head coach Southern Arkansas head coach Andy Sharp that Lucas is out of the game. And they will turn to Tyler Garrett with 1:45 left, and Kevin Howard going to the free throw line to shoot 1. And an opportunity to cut the Mule Riders' lead down to a single point. What a feed there by Briley to set up the layup by Howard. Briley with his 2nd assist of the night. Howard now with 7 points, and he would dearly love to have 8 in just a moment. Howard is 1 out of 2 at the free throw line tonight. His free throw attempt here is good, nothing but net. 54-53, Southern Arkansas with the ball and a 1-point lead. Dodge Brown will play point guard with Aaron Lucas fouled out of the game. Brown into the front court, guarded by Briley. Brown using his free arm to push off on Briley. Passes right side to Rogers. Rogers drives the baseline, lets the defender get in the air, shoots, scores, and draws a foul. A 3-point play opportunity for Southern Arkansas with 1:30 left. They say it was a hack across the arm on Kevin Howard. It is Howard's 3rd. Team fouls no longer relevant. Both teams into the double bonus now. This will be a 1-shot opportunity for Blake Rogers. Rogers with 11 points tonight. This is his first free throw attempt of the game. It is good. And with 1:30 left, the 3-point play by Rogers gives Southern Arkansas a 57-53 lead. Briley over the timeline. Goes to the right wing, hands it off to C.J. Mann. Out front for Tony Hall. Hall, one dribble and a handoff back to Briley. 19 to shoot. Pass for Kennedy on the right wing. Bounce pass out to Mann. C.J. for three. Off to the left, no good. And Devontae Brooks has the defensive rebound for Southern Arkansas. Brooks with his 14th rebound of the night. He and his brother Jalen have combined for 25 rebounds. We go under a minute to play. The Wonder Boys absolutely desperate for a stop. Down by 4. Brown drives, cut off by Mann, throws it out to Jalen Brooks. Brooks from 17 feet, shoots and misses. Defensive rebound, Justin Briley. Wonder Boys need to go, down by 4. 45 seconds left. Briley all the way, off the window, no good. Howard rebound, lost it, out of bounds. Looked like Blake Rogers touched it last, and he did. So the Wonder Boys will maintain possession with 40.3 seconds left in the game and 20 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be C.J. Mann to trigger it in. Mann lobs it out left wing for Briley. Briley makes the catch. Back to Mann. Three-pointer left corner. Good! With 37 seconds left, C.J. Mann knocks down the three. Timeout, Arkansas Tech. 37 seconds to play. Southern Arkansas 57, Arkansas Tech 56. Back in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
37 seconds remaining in regulation. Southern Arkansas 57, Arkansas Tech 56. The Wonder Boys now have 2 timeouts left. Southern Arkansas has 1. And the basketball belongs to the Mule Riders with 37 seconds left in a 1-point game. 30-second shot clock, so the Wonder Boys have the option here of playing it out, trying to get a stop, and then going the other way, trying to win it at the buzzer. That is likely what they will do if they can't force a turnover. Inbound for Iriari. Iriari gives it back to Blake Rogers. Victor Iriari checking back into the game for this possession for Southern Arkansas. I'm not sure he's played the entire second half. He has it now just inside the timeline, hands it off to Dodge Brown. Brown guarded by Mann. They run a blitz at Brown. He passes right wing for Iriari. Back to Brown, across to Rogers. 11 on the shot clock. 17 seconds left in the game. Jalen Brooks to Devontae Brooks. Layup, no good, but a whistle and a foul against Kevin Howard. The foul on Howard is his 4th. And Devontae Brooks, who is not a great free throw shooter, will be at the line for 2 shots with 13.8 seconds left, and the Mule Riders up by 1. Devontae Brooks is 0 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. He is a 57% free throw shooter on the year. For much of his Southern Arkansas career, that percentage has been closer to 40. The left-hander's first try is on its way. It is good. Clutch free throw there. Can he make another one and make it a 3-point lead for the Mule Riders? This is very big. Coach Downey indicating he might like a timeout here if Brooks makes this second free throw. The second try is good. He got them both. And Southern Arkansas will use its final timeout. 13.8 seconds left in Russellville. Southern Arkansas 59, Arkansas Tech 56. Back in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Wright Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. Well, we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
13.8 seconds to go. Southern Arkansas 59, Arkansas Tech 56. The question now becomes, will the Mule Riders even let the Wonder Boys get off a three-pointer to try to tie it? They may very well, especially if it gets down to about 5-6 seconds left, they may very well commit the foul before the shot and prevent the Wonder Boys with any chance of getting off a three. We'll see how head coach Andy Sharp wants to play it defensively for Southern Arkansas. For the Wonder Boys, if you look at it tonight, C.J. Mann, Cameron Kennedy, and Tony Hall have all hit 2 3-pointers. Nobody else has made one tonight. And so it's likely to be one of those three guys taking the shot here to try to tie it in the final 13.8 seconds. The Wonder Boys will have to go the length of the floor, down by 3 in the closing moments, trying to take down Southern Arkansas for the second time this year. Cameron Kennedy will inbound the basketball, gets it into Justin Briley. Briley over the timeline, 11 seconds left. Briley goes to the right wing. Briley drives, gets to the rim. They let him have the layup with 6.7 seconds left, and the Wonder Boys call timeout. Southern Arkansas leads 59-58, 6.7 seconds to go. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
So the strategy there by Coach Downey was get the quick 2, and now you're looking for a turnover in the backcourt or a quick foul with 6.7 seconds left, and Southern Arkansas leading 59-58. Part of that strategy is Southern Arkansas is not a great free throw shooting team. The inbound pass deflected out of bounds by Justin Briley. And so the Mule Riders will have to do it again. We're down to 5.9 seconds remaining. Mule Riders by 1 point. They have to go the full length of the floor here. Wonder Boys need a quick turnover or a foul. Dodge Brown. Bounce pass in for Blake Rogers, and Cameron Kennedy fouls him with 4.5 seconds left. Rogers is 1 out of 1 at the free throw line tonight, and 5 out of 8 at the free throw line this season. Primarily a jump shooter, does not get to the line very often. And he'll be shooting 2 with 4.5 seconds remaining, and his side up by 1. The Wonder Boys will have 1 timeout left if they need it. Blake Rogers, first free throw is on its way. It is good. He rattles it home for his 13th point of the night. 3 away from matching his season high. A second try now for the Starkville, Mississippi product. It is on its way. It is also good. 4.5 seconds left. Southern Arkansas leads by 3. Wonder Boys have to go the length of the floor. No timeout yet. Inbound for Briley. Briley to midcourt. Briley gives it up to Howard, to Kennedy. Three-pointer to tie is off to the left. No good, and Southern Arkansas wins. Final score tonight from Tucker Coliseum is Southern Arkansas 61 and Arkansas Tech 58. Back in 30 seconds with Coach Downey. Wonder Boys lose. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
KCJC, Darknell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Back at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where Southern Arkansas has defeated Arkansas Tech 61-58. And Coach, I don't know exactly when it was. There's 3 or 4 minutes left there, and a couple of free throws didn't go in. And I told the folks, I said, if this does not have a happy ending, I'm afraid that our post-game conversation is going to center around free throw shooting. 12 out of 23 tonight, 52%. And goodness, that's hard to overlook when you only lose by 3, isn't it?
And you missed 2 front ends, so 12 for 25. Yeah, that just gave it away at the free throw line. And then we're just not committed to winning, Sam. It's a 1-point game, maybe a 2-point game, and we know exactly what they're running. A senior, we know exactly what they're running, and we don't guard it correctly, and the dude busts a 3. And it's just not committed to winning. It's not focused on the scouting report, and that's got to change. That's got to change. Messing around, not taking free throws seriously in practice, getting in the gym and working on free throw shooting. That's on me, but we've got to be better. That's a game. We win that game 9 out of 10 times. We did everything we had to do to win.
Yes,
everything.
Absolutely.
Everything.
I think the one thing, as you look at this quick turnaround and compare to 24 hours ago, the thing that I was really heartened by tonight was your guys were in the fight. There were mistakes, but your guys were in the fight for 40 minutes tonight.
Yeah, we had some guys respond, which is nice to see. Yeah, no doubt. We had some guys step up, some guys that were really bad last night. Justin Briley, Kevin Howard, those guys stepped up today and played really well. But we didn't get it from everybody. And when we get it from everybody, this team's got a chance to be pretty decent. And I thought we played really bad in the first half, and we were still tied at halftime. We executed our play at the end of the game. That makes you happy because you work on that stuff in practice all the time, but just didn't make the shot. But that one's going to hurt probably as much as any game all year because we should have won that game.
All right, Coach. We'll see you whenever the next game is played. We'll hope for Thursday, depending on what the weather does this week, but we'll hope to see you Thursday night.
Sounds good. Stay safe out there.
Yes, sir. That is Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University. Let's take a look at the final numbers. Southern Arkansas tonight, 19 of 52 from the field, 37%, including 10 of 25 from three-point range. That is 40%. And the Mule Riders were 13 of 20 at the free throw line. That is 65%. Arkansas Tech, 20 of 53 from the field, 38%. 6 of 19 from three-point range, 32%. And the Wonder Boys, 12 out of 23, 52% at the free throw line. And as we were discussing just a few minutes ago, late in the game there, that was positively the difference in the game here tonight. If you shoot even just a moderate percentage, 65, 70%, then it's a Wonder Boys win here tonight, and that will be among the things that will be discouraging to Coach Downey and his staff as they go back and further break down this film and look ahead to the next game for Arkansas Tech. Southern Arkansas won the rebounding battle tonight as they normally do, 44-33. That is the 11th time in 13 games this year that Southern Arkansas has out-rebounded its opponent. The Mule Riders had 12 assists and 16 turnovers. The Wonder Boys did the best job they've done all year protecting the basketball, 12 assists and just 10 turnovers tonight for Arkansas Tech. That is a season low in turnovers. They had turned it over at least 14 times in every game this season before tonight. Just 10 turnovers in this one, and that's another example of what Coach Downey was saying, that they did everything they needed to do to win the game and just kind of let it slip through their fingers, particularly at the free throw line and then to a lesser extent with a couple of defensive breakdowns at some key moments. Individual leaders tonight. First for Southern Arkansas, they put 3 in double figures. Aaron Lucas had 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists before he fouled out. Jalen Brooks had 14 points and 11 rebounds for Jalen Brooks. That is his 4th double-double of the season. And then Blake Rogers, who hit the 2 key free throws there with 4.5 seconds left that gave them the 3-point lead. Rogers finished with 14 points for Southern Arkansas. Devontae Brooks had 4 points and a game-high 14 rebounds for the Mule Riders. Arkansas Tech led in a losing effort tonight by Tony Hall, who had 14 points. 11 points for Justin Briley. C.J. Mann finished with 10 points in the ball game. 8 points apiece tonight for Cameron Kennedy and Kevin Howard. 4 points tonight for Nico Gosnell. Kamani Binder had 2 points. B.J. Johnson appeared in the game, did not score, had 4 rebounds. 1 point and 5 rebounds tonight for Keelan Adams. As Southern Arkansas wins this one 61-58, the Mule Riders remain just a half game behind UA Monticello for first place in the Great American Conference Eastern Division standings. Southern Arkansas improves to 10-3 overall and 9-3 in the GAC. The Wonder Boys fall to 6-7 overall and 4-7 in the Great American Conference. Henderson State is going to defeat Harding in Searcy tonight. The Reddies lead 69-46 with 40 seconds left in that one. Henderson State will improve to 6-7 overall and 6-7 in the league. Harding will fall with the loss to 3-8 overall and 3-8 in the Great American Conference. Here in Russellville, it was a split decision tonight, as in the opener, it was the nationally 18th ranked Arkansas Tech Golden Suns defeating the Southern Arkansas women 90-82 as the Golden Suns start 10-0 for just the 6th time in the 44-season history of intercollegiate women's basketball at Arkansas Tech. And the Golden Suns did it tonight behind 19 points from Ashley Lopez and 18 from Jaylee Oglesby. In the nightcap, it was Southern Arkansas taking the win 61-58. Want to send along special thanks to the Offices of Athletic Communication at the 2 institutions here tonight. Jacob Humphrey and his crew at Southern Arkansas University, and Daniel Gallegos and his outstanding crew here at Arkansas Tech University. Those folks, along with Eric Moyer, provided us with all of the numbers that we were able to share with you, and we thank them for their many contributions to tonight's broadcast. We thank Mr. Stephen Barry, who did a great job, as always, as our chief studio engineer. Thank you to the sponsors who make it possible, and thanks to you for listening. Our next broadcast of Arkansas Tech Athletics on River Valley Radio is scheduled for this coming Thursday night. I say scheduled because all of us are aware of what the weather forecast is for this week. And the scheduled opponent for Thursday night for Arkansas Tech University is going to be the University of Arkansas at Monticello. And if they get as much snow in lower Arkansas as is forecast for that region of the state, we may not see any of those folks till the end of the month. They're not going to know what to think if they get eight or more inches of snow down in lower Arkansas. And so we'll wait and see what the weather has to hold for us. But for the time being, we will plan on Arkansas Tech basketball for you Thursday night at 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. The University of Arkansas Monticello, the opponents, here at Tucker Coliseum. That's Thursday night right here on KCJC 102.3 FM and ArkansasTechSports.com. Until then, for my broadcast partner, Kelly Davis, who will be back with us on Thursday night, by the way, I'm Sam Strassner, reminding you that Jerry says, fight on. So long, everybody.
Your River Valley Radio broadcast of Arkansas Tech.